over top of the egg like that. Start to whisk.
There's much danger. We're gonna make like a little egg cloud. It's gonna take forever.
I know. Just 45 more minutes.
Now you switch hands.
It already looks kind of cool. It's almost 80. It's looking good, man.
It looks good, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're gonna put a lid over top of this here.
Okay.
That's gonna have to do. Can't find a lid. Okay. So we take the glass off here like that. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And now we spread it around.
Okay.
We gotta make it even, right? Get off of the egg though.
Gotta keep
Right?
it aggregated.
Yeah, exactly. Now we put that on a medium heat. Put your lid over top.
Your lid. Tell me that.
Like it was designed for it. You can't tell me it doesn't.
That looks like a
I'm gonna stop it there. Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akin that's out there pushing the sincerity and truth and its sound doctrine. Alright, so I'm going to do this real quick video. I ran across this yesterday, actually. And you can see just by the titles, man. You know, it may not seem like much on the surface, but this comes to show that, you know, the internet, you know, like after I watched a little bit of this, I was just like, well, why though? You know what I mean? There's so many better ways to even do just something as simple as that. But this is not, and this is a video put up by I think they call themselves the Pun Guys or whatever. This is not even just the fact of this. This is just in general. You know, people do the you know, the internet, you know, thanks to the internet, people just do the most outrageous things. You know, and I wouldn't call this exactly outrageous. This is just like, you know, why? Right? Why? And like I said, you could thank the internet because, like, I see so many videos of people just, when they cook, I see so many people just throwing in any random thing and just say, yeah, here's a life hack. Here's a cooking hack. You know, and it's just like, thanks to the internet, this is, you know, society is severely dumbed down, man. All right, severely dumbed down. Right, like I said, this may not seem like much on the surface, but this is just one of the many things that we all see. And it's just like, bro, this is just so dumbed down. Like, why? Like I said, there's so many ways to do what he just now did. All right, so many better ways to do what he just now did. Like, so you can look at a lot of these comments. All right, but you know, what can you say, man? You know, it's the world. You know, it's the world that we live in. You know, what can you say, right? Like I said, this is going to be an extremely quick video. As we know, you know, we pretty much know the time we're in. Let me see, wisdom. I'll bring this scripture out a lot, you know, because it's true. It's one of my favorite go-to scriptures, man. All right. This is 1 Corinthians. I'm right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. It says, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. It says, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Right. So, again, like I said, the video itself may not seem like all that much, but this is just on the surface of, you know, you can see as what the internet does, man. It just makes people just do crazy things, and it's just like, well, why though? You know what I mean? Why? Right? Why do all that? Take something like that and whisk eggs while they're cooking all around the Teflon pan. You know, why would you do that? You know, but because like I said, because of the internet, yeah, I found a new way. And like I said, one of the main reasons I'm doing this video is because this goes into doctrine. All right, this goes into doctrine. What I mean by that is that people do that, they take that same exact attitude. Like I said, this is not exactly a video on him. It is what it is. They take that same exact attitude. I'm talking about Jake now. They take that same exact attitude, come on the internet and make up some new crazy doctrine and people follow it. Yaju believes he's Jesus. Okay. That's the same attitude that's on this video right here. Yeah, look at me. I found a new way to cook an egg yolk. Like I said, when there's so many better ways to do that, right? It's the same exact attitude. Like I said, this is the main reason why I'm doing this. I know it took a little bit for me to get to the point. Sometimes I'm like that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But it goes the same thing for doctrine. Or even even a group that's already well established, you'll hear them say something new, and it's just like, bro, are you serious? Here we go again with this doctrine change. Where did you get this from? Right? It's the internet. It's the clout. It's the fame. And like I said, they take that same exact attitude and make a new doctrine out of it. Hey, look at me. I found a new way of life. Them damn Bow Wow guys. Right? Believers of the way. Them guys. Fopi. Where the hell they at? Like I said, these guys, these camps pop up out of nowhere. And I'm talking about even newer ones. They pop up out of nowhere with these crazy ass doctrines. And it's just like, yeah, look at me. You know, it's like, here. Yeah, look at me. I found a new doctrine. Here's the answer. And people will follow it. And it's just, it could be the most bugged out thing, man. Remember Raptor News? You remember that nigga? Right? This dude go around and talk about planet Nibiru and beings with well endowed broads, penises. You know what I mean? It's just like, if people followed that stuff, man. When we got on Raptor News, the scoffers was getting on our comment boards talking shit on us because we got on that bugged out ass doctrine. That damn brother Polite. Bugged out as hell, man. Bugged out as hell. And we had scoffers. Himself was taught about, you know, getting up a gang and going around to all GMS camps and beating us up and shit. Possibly even killing us. Right? Bugged out, man. Again, this is the same same attitude, man, with you Jakes that make up these crazy ass doctrines, man. Same exact attitude. And that's the wisdom of this world. The wisdom of this world is absolute foolishness with the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Now, is it foolishness with Jesus Christ? No. Because Jesus Christ is the wisdom of this world. And Jesus Christ is foolishness with the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Right? So, like I said, that's pretty much all I got on this. Like I said, it was a real quick video. When I saw that, that's what I thought of. I was like, man, that's the same exact attitude Jake do when it comes to doctrine. Making up these crazy doctrines for fame and clout. That vainglory, man. Y'all better watch it, man. See, y'all doing this stuff right now because right now there is not very much happening. I mean, there is a lot happening, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about like hell hasn't broke loose yet. They really haven't started, bringing down the hammer on Israelite groups as of yet. See, right now it's cool to be an Israelite. It's cool to make up some doctrine and call yourself a Hebrew Israelite. To some people, a lot of people know it's still not cool. But I'm talking about for all the guys that coming into this thing, and it's just like you think it's a joke. Like I said, making up new doctrine all for fame and vainglory and clout. We're telling you right now, this internet is not going to last much longer. And if you're not right with the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man, I don't know, man. Let me get this one last scripture real quick. I can't leave without getting at least two, man. Sometimes I do only get one. Right? Proverbs 1:33. It says, "But whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil." Now, if you know anything about Proverbs 1, we are notoriously known for getting this scripture right here, right? From 22 on down. right? We really get the whole thing now. But when we're out in camp and we just want to get like to the main point, we don't got out in camp. We don't do full breakdowns like that unless they real short. But if you know Great Millstone and anything about Proverbs 1, we pull out Proverbs 1 and 22 a lot, one down, right? So to get to this part, read up and what it's taught about. Like you see here, I will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, so on and so forth. So when we get down here, but whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Now this reminds me of Isaiah also. And the book of Isaiah said, my servants are going to eat, but you shall be thirsty. You going to be hungry. My servants going to drink. You going to be thirsty. So on and so forth, man. I'm telling y'all, we telling y'all right now, man. If you are not right with the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, you're going to be left out there. And being left out there is not a good thing at all, man. You people better get right, man. Stop fucking around, man. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM. Shalom.